Hello people, this is Shannara from the Star Trek Online DeltaElites channel, bringing you a walkthrough, I guess I should say a fly-through, of the Battle of Korfez. This is an elite mission.
Vodwar ships have invaded the area around Korfez. I will be acting as flag captain for a small task force that will engage the enemy throughout the system. Once your team has formed up at the rendezvous coordinates, you will enter the Korfez system and engage the Vodwar.
As Captain Harry Kim just explained to you, we're warping through the Korfez system to basically protect other species against the Vodwar assault. Now in this first screen, it's a good idea to stay together as a team first off, but veer to the left and start sweeping to the right. There's a whole number of Vodwar out there, and if you get right in the middle of them, it's pretty deadly. So if you start on the edges, work your way from one side to the other, it's pretty effective. So again, start your way on outside edges and start working your way in. Because again, if you get caught in the middle of that, one of the things you have to watch out for in this mission is the constriction anchors. And it's a good idea to work on trying to take out the heavy artillery as soon as you can as well. Now if you see those things forming around you, rock and roll is a real good function to have here, although I should have turned around because, like I said, planting yourself in the middle of that many Vodwar and warp core breaches can be pretty devastating. As you see, there's 8 task force that we have to take out, and that was it. Now, one of the things about this mission is if you have to help protect the Benthans, warp out. Don't even go into the next portion. We've tried it numerous times, and it's pretty much a fail. I've literally warped into the Bentham section and had the mission failing and blowing up literally as we've made it into the section. So yeah, just bail out before you even go there. In this case, we got the Terai. Same thing. Good idea to stay together in teams. They come together in little packs to take out the Terai, just protect them against the Vodwar. Just keep watching around the edges for enemy spawns that keep popping up. And get to them before they get a chance to fire on the turret. Since I was the first one in on this, I'm gonna kind of blind the guy, because going in against artillery like that and a couple others could be pretty good death, so come back on him. And there we go, warping to the next. Well, that's kind of a cool warp, actually. That's not a bad screenshot either. And next section here, solar station. Basically same premise as protecting the Terai. Keep the Vaadwaur from coming in and taking on or attacking the solar station. And again, good idea to stay in teams. Yay, John to the rescue. That was one of those constriction anchors. They're quite a pain. But rock and roll does break their effect. It's kind of nice to use. As you can see, they give you an integrity bar. Starbase integrity is 100%. So we're doing alright. And that's pretty much it. And next we're going to warp to the Implacable, which is the boss of the mission.
We're pushing the Vodwar back, but they're not.
Now in this next phase,
We're pushing the Vodwar.
the Dreadnought here, we have to... He's your main focus. Try not to worry about any of the spawns that are going to come up in the next parts of the mission. Focus all your main firepower on him, and in a short time he's going to warp out of this area and move to another spot on the map. And the key is really to, in the first one, take out, it takes about 10 seconds to respawn the first time he jumps. So take out as many as you can real quick, and then find him and go back towards him. Now he starts firing trilithium torpedoes towards the sun. And as you see the bar, the star stability, if 4 of those trilithium torpedoes make it, it's going to fail the mission. So you really need to focus on getting to him as soon as possible. Watch your chat or your warnings, trilithium torpedo launched, so when you get over to him, you know there's a trilithium torpedo in the area. Find it first, and take them out. As you see, there's 2 of them now. Get the second one. So yeah, if they get away, they'll get to the star there, and there's, like I said, 4 of them is a fail on the mission. So once you've done that, focus your fire back on the Implacable. Couldn't hear my rock and roll there. Which happened to be right when he's respawning, so it makes it easier for me to get out of there, but... yeah, trilithium torpedo launch, so... first priority, head back over there. And try to get the trilithium. There it is. And they just took it out, so I'll go straight for the Dreadnought. And so he jumped again. Ignore the spawns. Find him on the map. Get to him as quick as you can. If you get to him quick enough and get fire on him, he doesn't get a chance to launch the torpedoes. Once you're firing on him, he doesn't launch. So, uncloak. There we go. So yeah, he didn't get a chance to get any torpedoes off that time. So we should be able to fully take him out this time. I think we do. Yep, and there you go. Clear up any remaining spawns. Of course, you don't have to, but it's always fun. And that's it. Good team. Nice successful run of the Battle of Korfez. Thank you for tuning in. Hope to see you on Star Trek Online, the DeltaElites channel. Have a good day.